Welcome into the Hyundai Studios here on STOHD.com for STO Sidekicks. I'm Will Ewick, joined alongside former Mentor High School cheerleading all-star, Ashley Collins.
Well, that was wrong because I went to Lake Catholic, but that was a good try.
Took a stab.
That was a good try, Will, but not as good as your previous ones. I think we need to vote on better intros for you right there, okay?
We can throw that out there.
Guys, you went to our Facebook page like you always do, and you voted on what was going on in the Cleveland world of sports, but this time, not just Cleveland. We have a Browns question, but Adam Dunn hit his 400th home run, and the fan went into the fountain to get the home run ball. So we want to know what you had to say. He did get arrested. Should he have been? Should he not have been? What do you think, Will?
Ashley, I think without the law, there's anarchy. I think when people drive down the interstate at 85 miles per hour, they know the risk they're taking when their foot goes on the pedal. Just the same that this guy knew the risk when he dove headfirst into a fountain trying to grasp at a leather-bound ball. Hey, Bobby Fuller once said he fought the law and the law won. This guy can now attest to it.
You know, the rules are meant to be broken. I mean, people still speed. And this guy wanted the home run ball. You know, you could possibly go to the clubhouse and meet him. You can get cash. And, you know, why wouldn't he have went in there? What was that ball going to do? Just sit there, have the security guard come over? Oh, here, up for grabs. That security guard probably could have got a lot of money. Maybe he should have grabbed it. But I don't think he should have been arrested.
I think he was looking for the pennies at the bottom of that fountain.
Would that have added up to what Adam Dunn would have gave him if he would have had his 400th home run ball? I don't think. But let's see what you guys had to say. And, oh, of course, 99% agreed with me, Will. 1%.
I'm special. I'm 1% special.
1% are the rule followers. The rule breakers, the 99% over here, agreed with me. So.
We keep this world together, us 1%. Now to the next question. It's on football. This one, Browns wide receiver Greg Little already penciled in on one side of the field. Who should be on the other side? Mohamed Massaquoi, Josh Gordon, Cribbs, Benjamin, Norwood. Ashley,
we have a lot of options we gave them to vote on. I'm going to go with Josh Gordon on this one. You know, yeah, we have a rookie. Yeah, he sat out last year with Utah, but I don't think that matters. His size, his capability of growing into the game, you know, and the speed of it, and it's been going good in training camp. I think that, you know, he can really prove himself, and, you know, with rookie quarterback Brandon Whedon, side by side, they can learn something together, and, you know, I think it's going to be a successful team out there on the field, and we always are lacking a wide receiver. We took a chance on him, you know, giving up some picks. Why not?
Ready for a shocker?
I don't know.
I agree with you. I kind of wanted to go with Massaquoi on this one, but because of the concussion in Green Bay, I think that's too many concussions too soon. He needs to pace himself on his return. I think Josh Gordon, hey, baptism by fire. Throw this guy in. We said last week the schedule is going to be brutal already.
Yes.
Why not get him experience against some very heavy competition this year and then see what he's got? Let's see what the fans had to say on this one. 61% going with Josh Gordon, so we're both kind of in sync there. That's
we agreed. I mean, that should count for like 52% or something.
Josh Cribbs at 20%, Massaquoi Benjamin 9%, and Norwood at 1%. Same 1% that believe in law-abiding citizens.
You guys are out there. But I think I'm surprised more people didn't vote for Josh Cribbs. You know, they love him. He's a favorite here, but, you know, he's a returner, not a receiver as much. So.
Right.
But on to our final word, and this is
interesting.
A lot of hype going on here. You know, the A's and the Tribe finished up their series, but an A's fan was heckling Chris Perez. You know, he just wouldn't let it go.
And according to Chris Perez, not the first time. He said this is the same fan that's been in Oakland for 4 years just harassing him, and, well, things got a little out of hand. Take a look.
Here I am. You guys want me to come down here? Here I am. Blow some more saves, bro. Blow some more saves. You and Guy, both of you, blow some more saves.
And actually, I kind of like this a little bit because everyone knows that sports are about passion. And when you kind of have that hatred for another team.
I don't think Chris Perez is a question of passion because he always likes to put, you know, his foot in his mouth sometimes. But he's very passionate about it because he always is talking about, come to the games, everybody support everybody. And this fan just made him mad. He didn't want to let it go.
I think it was cool, too, how everyone just stopped talking for a second. I don't know if that was edited like that or if people just stopped.
I think that there was,
maybe was,
yeah, I think there was a little word choice that we had there. But the guy that was filming it was like to direct. He's like, high five after he's like, move over here so I can see. I thought it was funny. But, you know, Chris Perez probably shouldn't have walked up to him.
It was actually Mel Brooks.
But he did say he doesn't regret it. I don't care. You know, I did it. He's been heckling me for 4 years. He was very, very mean in what he was saying. And yeah, you should probably never provoke or go over to a fan. But he says, hey, I don't regret it. And that's it. Chris Perez right there, okay? Guys, make sure you log on to our Facebook page and vote. We have poll questions up each and every week. We want to know what you have to say. Thanks for joining us here on STOHD.com.
She's Ashley Collins. I'm Will Ewick. Good night and good luck.